Hello, I am Hilary Sweat, archivist at the Writers Guild Foundation. We are a nonprofit affiliated with the Writers Guild of America Labor Union. We have a dual mission to both preserve the history of screenwriters and screenwriting and to educate the next generation of screenwriters. We are normally open to the public and to researchers 5 days a week. That is when there's not a pandemic going on. And we are open to the public. You don't have to be a WGA member to visit. I'm sad that we can't get together this year, but I'm excited that I get to share with you virtually some treasures from our archive. These are a few glimpses into our reading room. You can see the entrance to our library and the walls lined with scripts, tons and tons of scripts. Our library holds about 35,000 altogether, which includes TV and radio spanning the late 1940s to today's current Netflix shows and film scripts going back to the silent era up to today's Oscar winners. Anyone, not just WGA members, can come in to read scripts during our public hours, when there's not a pandemic happening, of course. This is the entrance to our climate-controlled vault with archival collections. The shelves are full of treasures, a few of which I will highlight here. Our collections range in date from the 1920s to the 1990s and consist of papers from film and TV writers that reflect the creative process and the business of writing. First up, from film history, we have all of Billy Wilder's Hollywood screenplays. This is the final page from Sunset Boulevard, in which Norma Desmond prepares for her close-up in that great classic final scene. Handwritten work has a particular authenticity that we love at the WGF. This is a famous scene from A League of Their Own that has the line, "There's no crying in baseball." That line can be seen in all drafts of the screenplay right from the beginning. And here's another gem, a typed outline for the animated classic Beauty and the Beast. You can see the bones of the story in this outline and compare it to the final version of the film. See what they kept and what they took out. Our TV collections are quite unique as well. This is a playbill, one of many from the taping of a variety show called Your Show of Shows from the early 1950s. This was donated by Mel Tolkien, one of the writers on that Golden Era show. Here you can see the annotated transcript of a meeting of the writing staff of All in the Family, where they try to work out the story beats and character motivations for a multi-episode storyline in which Archie is romanced by another woman. And these are a few notes from the Sopranos writers' room showing the beats of the final episodes of the series, ending with that controversial cut to black in the last shot that was much talked about in 2007. In addition to script and project material from writers, we also have material related to the Hollywood Blacklist, which greatly affected screenwriters during the 1950s and cost many their livelihoods. And finally, we have records from early Writers Guild history. This is the cover of a program for a party thrown by the Writers Club in 1928. The club was the social arm of the Screenwriters Guild and put on many plays, dinners, and dances to celebrate the contributions of writers in the industry and to network among Hollywood elite. So now you've seen a few treasures from our library and archive. I encourage you to visit our website to find out more information. It's wgfoundation.org. You can see our library script catalog there and our archival holdings. And we've also been doing quite a bit of Zoom programming during the pandemic with writers and panels of writers. So I definitely encourage you to RSVP for those if you are interested in Hollywood. And I look forward to seeing you when we reopen. Thanks for watching.